Hey, welcome in, Grateful Gas family to the Grateful Gas Sports Huddle. Y'all know what time it is. Here alongside my co-host Matt,
What's
the
good?
host of the host of Just Unconventional Podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in and kicking it with us. Before we get into the sports world, I'm going to get directly to the daily verse, and then I'm going to hand the steering wheel to Matt so we can get some wrestling discussion going on, and then we'll get into the rest of the sports world. So, daily verse for the day of June 20th, 2024, derives from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 5, and it states as follows: As for them, whether they listen or refuse to listen, for they are for they are a rebellious house, they will certainly know that a prophet was among them. And again, that's from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 5. Matt, what we got going on in the wrestling world, my guy? What we got big happen last weekend? What you seen?
Well, I mean, kind of make it sweet. Clash at the Castle for WWE happened, and it ended with a lot of heat. But just to run it down, Cody Rhodes retained his undisputed WWE title in an I Quit match against AJ Styles. The finish was a little so-so about how AJ Styles came about saying I quit. So that was a little bit so-so with Cody Rhodes just holding some steel steps over his head and about to hit him. But that was a little so-so. We have new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Unholy Union, which is Alba Fire and Isla Dawn defeated Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks to win the belt. Sami Zayn retained his Intercontinental Championship against Chad Gable. Bailey retained her title against Piper Niven, and that was also a pretty good match. And CM Punk created, well, they had the Montreal Screwjob with Bret Hart. This right here, it's got to be the Scotland Screwjob. CM Punk screwed Drew McIntyre out of his World Heavyweight Championship, and then proceeded to go to the press conference and say, as long as there's breath in my body and I'm in this company, Drew McIntyre will never be a world champion while I'm here. You talk about long-term storytelling. That's just saying we're forever rivals at that point. And also I went to this event called Change for Wrestling. It was a first event of its kind in Georgia with all black everything, like all black wrestlers, commentary team, announcers, referees. That's how they ran it. The show went on just a little bit too long, in my opinion. I don't feel like you should do an intermission at 10:30 at night, but it was good overall. Seeing Velveteen Dream versus Naja, I'm saying like we've been waiting all night for this. Y'all could have let this go for like another 30 minutes. And for anybody who knows Velveteen Dream or Patrick Clark, formerly known as Velveteen Dream, I will say this: he has not lost a step. Like seeing him live, he has not lost a step. He still has it as far as charisma, working the crowd, and he can still go in the ring. So I can't wait to see him finally get back to the WWE. Um, Quick news about what's basically been going on this week. The Wyatt Six are here, and that group is basically the continuation of Bray Wyatt's like brainchild, and it's being led by his brother Bo Dallas, who is taking on the mantle of Uncle Howdy. Also in the group is included Nikki Cross. I believe she's playing Abby. You got Eric Roman, who is a original member of the Wyatt family. He's playing Ramblin' Rabbit. Dexter Loomis, Buzzy the Buzzard, and I forgot who I believe. Oh yeah, Joe Gacy's playing Husky. So that's something to look forward to, and it's a nice taste to see of what we're going to get when Raw moves to Netflix. Besides all of the sexuality stuff, it's nice to see we're going to get a little bit of creepy stuff too. And then AEW, probably one of the hardest promos ever between Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. Swerve has changed everything around. This was last night actually. Swerve has changed the way I'm looking at this stuff as far as like Will Ospreay and him. Swerve is about to elevate Will because he's saying the things that I know Osprey's tired of everybody saying in multiple different words that's triggering him, which is you're scared of the grind. So that's about everything that's pretty much going on. Oh yeah, and Joe Hendry was on NXT for anybody that's a Joe Hendry believer. So that's everything kind of like major going on this week and last over the weekend.
Sound good. I definitely saw you. I saw on your stories on your Instagram what you was at the match. It did look pretty dope. You know what I mean?
Man, that thing was dope, especially that first match. Like, you started off hot. Like, one thing I'm gonna tell you, man, when you get the crowd and you got them hot, bump it intermission. Like, run that thing. Like, just keep it going. We don't need to stop. The crowd was hot from the beginning once it started. And then, this just maybe is a random question. I don't know if I'm overstepping when I say this, but I would like to know who decided on the Black National Anthem, because I feel like some of us want to change it just a little bit. I've been singing that song since elementary school, man.
You're so silly. I don't know. We need to search that. We need to research that.
Yeah, who agreed on this? Because there's a lot of songs. I feel like if we did a vote, I don't think that Lift Every Voice would be in there. And no offense to the people that have done it for us. I've been down to the Civil Rights Museum, and I still advocate for people to go. I'm like, if you move to Atlanta and you ain't going down to this Civil Rights Museum, you're just ignoring your own history in a little bit.
Yeah, I need to go check it out myself. Last time we were down there, we didn't want to check it. When I left home growing up, they built that after I left, but I definitely want to go check it out. But then you got to think about the era that song's probably created in. Probably pre Jim Crow law, probably even during slavery time. Back in the slavery time. So who knows, man? But it's not bad. Like you said, we have heard it forever, and I think we could see we our culture is so hip now. We probably want something with a little bit more flavor, but it represents us well, man. It represents us, and it shows significant growth in our journey from whenever that song was orchestrated to where we are now. And we still got a long ways to go, but it's all good, and everything gonna be better one day. So that was funny though. That was just randomly funny. So,
I was just curious because they just broke that out of nowhere on Sunday. I didn't expect this.
No, they didn't just drop it off on y'all.
They did just drop it off on us. I've been going to PCW events going on 2 years now, and not once have they said let's all stand up and sing the Black National Anthem. I'm assuming or the national anthem in general. I've probably been to just one independent wrestling show in this state of Georgia where they actually say all rise and let's stand for the national anthem. And I was saying here like this is a first, and I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm not surprised, but I was surprised because I've been to so many events, and this is the first time I saw it. But this is the first time they actually had the Black National Anthem play, and then they had us singing it because they couldn't get the sound fixed. There we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 NBA champions are the Boston Celtics. The Finals MVP was Jaylen Brown. It was a bit of controversy between who should have won the MVP. I think they got it right. Maybe he didn't have the best performance in the finals per se. Jason Tatum led the team in points, rebounds, and assists over that series. But Jaylen Brown, in total, he has had the better overall playoff season, regardless, from beginning to the end. But it's true. I'm just glad it's over with, honestly, man. Just really disappointing outcome, from the competitiveness side, to me. When I got on here a couple weeks ago, I it's Game 7 series. I'm feeling it, and it ended up going Game 5. I think I was telling you yesterday. I was like, if the Celtics would have swept, it would have been a better. The fact that it went, it kind of gave me the vibes of the Western Conference Finals. When the Dallas went up big, they was in position. Minnesota won one game, and then Dallas, ended up winning on their floor to advance. But I'm glad it's over with. Luka, he led basically every category in playoffs, but I believe like one category, I think blocks, he didn't lead. But Luka Doncic had a great playoff run. Also, didn't end the way they wanted it to. So we shall see how the cookies crumble as this offseason kicks off. We got the NBA draft next week. And hopefully the Hawks get it right, man. I've been seeing some things with the mock draft. They got Zachary Ricochet, whatever boy name is, going number one.
Zachary Ricochet.
I don't want him, dude. I'm gonna be highly disappointed are going to be highly disappointed if the Atlanta Hawks do not draft a center. Okay, because what a boy played a small forward, right? Richard Shea.
He plays shooting guard, but he can flex.
Man, bro, we already got to start shooting guard, man. DeJounte Murray.
That's the thing, bro. When I saw that, I'm like, he could do like DeJounte Murray literally could do everything that you bringing in Richard Shea to do, and he gonna have to develop to do at DeJounte Murray level.
Exactly, like man, they better get Alex Czar. Okay, but we'll get on that next week. Cause I'm telling you, they don't freaking get this man. I'm gonna freaking flip out, boy. But I digress. Showing love and support to Cameron Brink. She had a disappointing ACL injury. I'm pretty sure her season is done. Sending love and prayers to Cameron Brink and her for speedy recovery. The number 2 overall pick from this last year's WNBA draft has been having a tremendous start to her season. As a rookie year has progressed, but now she got her ACL was torn. She's injured, and she won't be available any longer throughout the year. So I wanted to get that information out there, and again, send our love and support. Dominate, because she's really has been playing high level basketball for LA since she's got drafted. So I'm excited for her, and again, good luck on your recovery.
Yeah. Let me say this right quick before you move on to this next topic. But I don't know why there's controversy here. They can look at this stat line with Jason Tatum, who had the better 3-point percentage, who had the better field goal percentage, or who had more steals and blocks. It's all going to go to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown deserves this. I don't think there should be any controversy or turmoil. If there's controversy, it's only because they really wanted to give this award to Jason Tatum, and he didn't put up the stat line that they think was good enough for him to get it. Jaylen Brown deserved this award. They should really stop all this stuff about, trying to create friction between them two, because that's all they're trying to do. It's not going to happen. They're both on the same page. This was Jaylen Brown's coming out party. I'm hearing it all over the radio. People don't want to talk about it, but some are looking at Jaylen Brown as the best player on the Celtics, but they know what Jason Tatum brings.
Why he been the best player? They didn't watch the finals.
Yeah, but they're just now. Yeah, they're kind of waking up to it now, that the highest paid player in the NBA history is the best player on the Celtics.
Right.
And Jason Tatum is still good, but they know what he can do.
Yeah.
But then also, this is the age of the villain is dead. I remember you was talking about this on the phone, but the age of the villain is dead. And I feel like that whole thing with Game 3 and how they were just like, you know what? We want to win at home. We're just going to let them do this because you let them do it. You could have beat them if you wanted to. The games were close, all the other games were very close. So you could have beat them if you wanted to. But the age of the villain is done, especially in basketball. It's too much buddy-buddy. It's too much kumbaya, too much gentlemanship. The drive in the competition is kind of dying just a little bit. This is why I feel like everybody's kind of gravitating to Anthony Edwards, because he ain't afraid to say, I'm here to sweep you.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't afraid to go out there and do it, like on your floor.
That's right. Yeah, no. Like I said, I definitely do feel like that competitive nature is going away. Like you said, it's not as intense as it used to be. But hopefully this year, this new upcoming season, things gonna be changing around. New faces in the NBA. I want the Hawks to compete. If the Hawks really competed every night, bro, we could really play with the best of the best. You know what I mean? Like, we could be number 1, number 2 seeds. We've done it before. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, with lesser talent. So imagine, the talent we have, the pieces we have, and put it together, and those guys go out there and work and compete at the highest level, man. We'll be good to go. Even though we did lose a lot of games this year at the end of the season because Trae Young was hurt, but still, man, having all those pieces together and these guys just, giving it their all, we can really play high-level basketball and really go far and win. I even think we can win a championship. Honestly, truly, I think we can win a championship with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray as the leaders of our team, and everybody else is gonna fall in place, and we're gonna go up. But I'm excited. Shall see. Only time will tell. And to kick it off, their 7th season last week on the 15th of June. Give me 1 second and get the recap real quick. So the Big 3 week 1 was in Oakland, California. It was in Oakland, California last week, and the results were as follows. Hope everybody having a blessed day today. I'm looking forward to it. I have a lot of things going on with myself. So, y'all be safe out there. Drink water, stay hydrated, all that good stuff. Catch some shade when you need be, and get it done. So,
Yeah, it's the first day of summer.
So if you don't know, in the Big Three League, the first person to 50, or not the first person, the first team to 50 points wins the game. So the enemies beat the triplets 50-44. The three-headed monsters defeated the aliens 51-46. The ball hogs defeated the tri-state 51-37. Bivouac defeated Trilogy 52-47. The Ghost Ballers defeated Killer Threes 50-48, and Threes Company defeated Power 52-50. They might have had an overtime game. I don't know how that worked. I should watch that game. So be on the lookout for this upcoming Big Three schedule. It will be released later on this week. For week 2, I will have that on the Saturday Sports Huddle, and then we'll have updated information as we continue to go. Moving on to the NCAA Baseball Top 25, NCAA World Series Championships to solidify championship round. They will be hosting either North Carolina or somebody else. But Tennessee has reached the College World Series Championship round for the first time since 1951. So they're definitely looking to, keep going and win the championship, not just get there to, hold hands, but to get there so they can win. So that game will. Oh, actually, the championship round has been started already. Not started. Excuse me. Has been put in stone. So number 1 Tennessee will be hosting number 3 Texas A&M. So 2 SEC teams will have the opportunity to win the Men's College World Series Championship. So that round will kick off on Saturday, June 22nd. So make sure y'all tune in for the Sports Huddle Saturday morning to get a preview of who I think will win that championship series, even though I don't really care because both teams are the SEC. So either way it goes, the Southeastern Conference will have back-to-back College World Series baseball champions. Last year, LSU won. This year, either Texas A&M or Tennessee will win. If you really ask me personally, I would rather Texas A&M win just because Tennessee is in the SEC East, and I don't want their Tennessee Volunteer fans having some fuel going into football season. Even though it won't matter, they still gonna get smacked on. You know what I mean? They're still gonna get spanked in the football season anyway. But I'm still excited for that program, man, and that's great to be able to see both of those programs in the College World Series championship game. So pretty dope. Moving on to Major League Baseball recap from this week. The Braves been doing pretty good. They've won the last 7. Hopefully we can continue to build off that and play, winning baseball. So from last night, June 19th, Juneteenth, shout out. The Braves defeated the Tigers 7-0. The Pirates defeated the Reds 1-0. The Marlins defeated the Cardinals 4-3. The Padres over the Phillies 5-2. The Cubs defeated the Giants 6-5. The Nationals defeated the Diamondbacks 3-1. The Guardians Blue Jays 7-3. Braves defeated the Twins 3-2. The Rangers over the Mets 5-3. The Astros defeated the White Sox 4-1. The Rockies defeated the Dodgers 7-6. The Brewers defeated the Angels 2-0. And the Athletics defeated the Royals 5-1. Speaking about Kansas City, it just popped up in my mind. I read yesterday that a bill has been passed for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Royals to move out of Missouri and move directly into Kansas. So I believe they'll be trying to go to Kansas City, Kansas, and not be in Kansas City, Missouri anymore, which is weird, but whatever. So I think that's coming here in the next couple of years to transfer both of those teams from Missouri directly to Kansas, which I always thought they were, which I found out a couple of years ago they weren't, which is weird, but whatever. So that's some news right now I have coming from the Kansas City area. Then for today's games, June 20th, kicking off in Major League Baseball, we have the Nationals hosting the Diamondbacks, the Mariners going up against the Guardians, the Twins versus the Rays, the Astros going up against the White Sox, the Rockies hosting the Dodgers, The Royals going up against the Athletics. The Yankees hosting the Orioles. The Giants going up against the Cardinals tonight at 7:15 p.m. on Fox. They're going to be at Rick Wood Field. Then we have the Padres hosting the Brewers. Moving on for Friday games, June 21st. We have the Cubs hosting the Mets. The Phillies hosting the Diamondbacks. The Yankees hosting the Braves. The White Sox going up against the Tigers. The Pirates versus the Rays. The Red Sox going up against the Reds. The Mariners versus the Marlins. The Guardians versus the Blue Jays. The Royals going up against the Rangers. The Astros hosting the Orioles. The Rockies versus the Nationals. The Brewers going up against the Padres. The Athletics versus the Twins. And the Angels going up against the Dodgers. So make sure y'all tune into the Saturday Sports Huddle to get updated information from Major League Baseball. Moving on to the Stanley Cup Playoffs. Stanley Cup Playoffs is still going on, ladies and gentlemen. I thought the Florida Panthers would have won by now and obtained their first ever Stanley Cup championship, but that's looking like it's getting the odds are getting lesser and lesser. The Canadian Oilers, that's not their first name, but I don't remember what part of Canada they're from. But the Oilers have won back-to-back games to continue their championship hopes. So Game 6 is tonight. Oh, excuse me. Game 6 is tomorrow night, actually. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. So if the Oilers win this game tomorrow night and the series shifts back to Florida, you know how much pressure that's going to be on the Panthers to, not ever be in this position, first of all, but then be in a position where you were just up 3-0, and then you let the Oilers win 2 straight. So now if they win 3 straight, it's gonna be tough. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on ABC. Again, the Oilers will be hosting the Panthers, 8 p.m. Friday on ABC. So make sure y'all tune in. And like I said, hopefully the Florida Panthers get it done. If they don't, that's on them. I'm not a Florida Panthers fan. I'm gonna root for them because they're closest to where I'm from, and they worked hard all season to get back to the Stanley Cup Finals. But if they did all that just to lose again, man, that's just oh my gosh, season wasted. But I think they still have a good opportunity. They're still in the driver's seat. One game at a time. The last 2 games they didn't play their best, so they still have an opportunity to close out, on in Canada and become, Stanley Cup champions in a whole other country. So we shall see, and stay tuned. And as the time goes and the days move along, we'll know. So good luck. Moving on to United Football League Conference Championship. So United Football League season is officially done. The Birmingham Stallions defeated the Brahmas. They absolutely dominated them with a shutout in the UFL Championship. The Stallions defeated the Brahmas 25-0. So shout out to Birmingham, being able to get their first ever professional team and now their first ever professional championship for the state of Alabama is pretty cool. So congratulations to them, and I'm looking forward to their continued growth. I think I might actually be adopting the Birmingham Stallions, even though I don't really like Alabama because they college, but I like the state of Alabama. I just don't like the University of Alabama. But yeah, so I think I'm going to be a Birmingham Stallion fan going forward. We champions, baby. No,
I'm just still tripping how it don't matter. XFL, USFL, UFL, it don't matter. If it's a Birmingham Stallions, they win it. That's the only thing I've known the past like 2-3 years. Every time it pop up Birmingham Stallions, they either undefeated in the championship or just winning it all.
Yeah, boy,
who gonna challenge them?
We need Atlanta need a team like that, a UFL team.
I'm surprised Arthur ain't signed up for one yet.
Yeah, we need one. They ass suck. Hey, excuse my language. Did you check out that video I sent you yesterday?
Talking about the Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't think so soon. I mean, Arthur Blank though, I'm surprised. I'm like, I thought he would have already been in there.
Facts, being the owner of the team, right?
Yeah.
No, but I just think it was so cool for how Raheem Morris. What's Morris' last name?
Raheem Morris.
Raheem. How Raheem is just really, shifting the culture of the Falcons. You could definitely see it. Just even in that video. That's why I really sent that to you. And how he was talking about, who dictates the he was basically saying like who dictates something of the team, and he was like the players. And I just love that, man, how this guy, you could definitely tell he's a player coach. He want these men to go out there and execute at the highest level, believe in themselves, and play hard-nosed football. So I'm excited for the Falcons and y'all season coming up, man. And hopefully they do the city well. I definitely think they're in the driver's seat right now to be able to win the NFC South, and hopefully they can do some great things with it, man. So we shall see. But moving on, I'm excited for the Eagles. I'm excited for the Eagles camp to get going next couple weeks from now. A lot of different pieces being put together, a lot of young guys, a lot of chemistry, a lot of growing, during this time right now. But I'm excited for these guys, and just excited for the pass to come on and just get back to work. Before we know it, preseason to be here, then week one of the regular season to be here, and before that, college football to be here. And then speaking about college football, the Georgia Bulldogs down there, they just dominating. Kirby Smart, he back on the recruitment trail going dumb. We looking to have the number one class in 2025 too. People decommitting from everywhere just to come commit to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? They should have just committed there the first time. You know what I mean? Whatever. That's on them. But now they seeing, man, Kirby Smart and his staff down there, those guys, man, Glenn Schumann, all those guys down there, they just freaking, they recruiting monsters, developing beasts, and we freaking just got a powerhouse, man. I'm excited. We've waited a long time for this as Georgia Bulldogs fans to be in the driver's seat of college football for a long time. We've been in the car. But now it's our vehicle. We drive it. And we won't even want to let nobody in. We got locked doors. No more locked doors. No, we locking the doors. Okay.
Oh yeah, they create. Y'all want to expand the playoffs? I'm like, all right. Well, Georgia gonna make history. One day me and you really gotta sit down and talk about this when it comes to these college teams. Cause me and you ain't never talked about the college team I have away from home.
Who your college football team?
Well, away from home?
Yeah.
Ah man, the guy that gave us the greatest single season from a quarterback in college football history. LSU.
Okay. Joe Burrow. Okay.
Yeah, man, but LSU always disappoint me. The thing is, I'm a realistic fan when it comes to the teams I support. When it came to LSU, I didn't care how good they was if we wasn't beating Bama.
Yeah.
Like, y'all could be as good as y'all want to be, but y'all never could beat Bama. Now the standard has changed because Bama is in the water, and good luck with that monster up here in Athens.
Man. And then you know what, it's all good. We got a national championship on Alabama, and I can always remember that. But man, them having our number pisses me off so bad. It's like when those guys play them, it's like they don't know how to play football no more. The prime example, this SEC championship game last year. We started off hot, man. Started off playing well, moving the ball right down the field. As soon as you get settled in, you start to see Alabama on the other side. It's like they go crazy or something. It's okay though, but we gotten our lick back, and we're going to be at the top for a long, long time. And Kirby Smart's definitely going to win more championships than Nick Saban. That's all I can say. It's on record. You believe it if you don't want to believe it. I know one thing. Before it's all said and done, Kirby going to have about 9-10. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you calling 9-10? How much Saban got? Like 5?
He got 7. I think Nick Saban got 7.
Nigga, Saban got 7. Kirby got what right now?
2? Yeah.
All right.
Man, so I'm telling you, bro, like.
Yeah, so that's 3.
Before it's said and done, man. Bro. Kirby going to have about 89. It's on record, man. The date of June 20th, 2024, David Kane said Kirby Smart is going to have more championships than Nick Saban. All right. You got it on record. So I'm excited, though, man. I'm excited. Like I said, if God continue to give us the time to see it and give Kirby the time for him to be able to coach and develop these guys and be at Georgia, we gonna be, yeah, I'm telling you, man. We're going to be winning a lot of championships, man. I'm excited. We just had our girl from the Atlanta Dream get hurt. I can't think of her name right now.
Wait a minute, what?
Ryan Howard. Yeah, Ryan Howard got injured, so she's injured. She was on the 3 versus 3 women's Olympic team. So she probably won't be playing because I don't know what type of injury she got, but she got injured. So that's not a good thing. And then let me see real quick. Yeah, it's like an ankle injury, so she injured her ankle. I mean, she injured her ankle. So Ryan Howard, she was in 2022. She left with an ankle sprain, so it might not be too bad. So she,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so she's the second woman. She's the second player to get injured. Who was on the Olympic 3x3 team. So Cameron Brink was even on the team also. It's so sad she tore her ACL. Dang, man.
Yeah.
That just sucks, man. That girl's a beast. So I'm just excited for her, continued development. But really, again, speedy recovery for both of those ladies, and hopefully. So I see, but that's all I really have for the NBA news, for the injuries right now. Then for the score recap from games this past week. So from June 18th, we had the Kinetic Sun defeat the LA Sparks 79-70. We had the Phoenix Mercury defeat the New York Liberty 99-93. Recap of last night's games, we had the Minnesota Lynx defeat the Atlanta Dream 68-55. We've had the Indiana Fever win 3 straight games. They're currently trying to find some rhythm here. Caitlin Clark had a double last night. She's been playing high level basketball. Proud of her. They defeated the DC Mystics 88-81, and then we had the Las Vegas Aces defeat the Seattle Storm 94-83. For today's games, kicking off at noon, we have the Chicago Sky hosting the Dallas Wings, and tonight at 7 p.m. on Prime Video, we have the New York Liberty hosting the LA Sparks. For Friday games, June 21st, we have the Atlanta Dream hosting the Indiana Fever, and then we have the Las Vegas Aces hosting the Kinetic Suns. That's going to be a good game, that Kinetic Sun versus Aces game. The Kinetic Sun only lost 1 game so far. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Las
Is
Vegas.
that?
Say again?
Hold on, bro. Anytime. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm watching basketball. I'm watching basketball tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Dang, I gotta find a link for that.
You so silly, yeah.
No, cause I like Audrey Wilson, man. I like watching her play.
Yes, yeah, Friday, yeah. Angel Wilson, she a beast. Shot it tough. Yeah, shot it tough. That'll be a good game. Her versus the big girl from Connecticut. I can't think of her name right now.
Man, I just know that Connecticut plays some good defense, man.
Alyssa Thomas, yeah, Alyssa Thomas, shot a beast. So that's gonna be a pretty good matchup. Her versus Angel Wilson, and all those ladies over there in the Las Vegas Aces camp. Somebody just came back last night. Chelsea Gray, she just made a return to the Aces too. She had a season debut. I guess she was injured, but
Oh yeah.
Chelsea Gray, she's back in their lineup also for the Aces. So moving on to NFL, NFL news right now. What information I have coming from the NFL? Brandon Ayuk. Let me hold on. Let me go back to the Commanders. Oh my goodness, the Commanders are building a team up there, boy.
I know.
Them boy just signed Austin Eckler, to their running back group. So they're definitely putting a lot of pieces around Daniel. What's his name? What my boy name? Jaden Daniels. So that's getting crazy up there. So news I have right now from the NFL camp again. The Brandon Ayuk. I'm telling you right now, man, if Brandon Ayuk becomes a Commander, man, the Commanders are probably going to be the second best team in the NFC East right now. I mean, personally, right now, I probably think they're the second best team just with the pieces they're putting around Jaden and their defense and stuff like that. But, man, if they get Brandon Ayuk, man, that's going to solidify their offense. Putting next to
Terry
Terry
McLaurin.
McLaurin, oh, my goodness. Like, them, yeah, like, man, like, so I'm excited. I like the Commanders. They're my least disliked team in the NFC East. The Cowboys are definitely number 1, who I don't like the most. Cowboys, probably the Giants, then the Commanders. But the Commanders got a good squad, man. So I'm excited to be able to go see them play the Eagles this year. And yeah, man, I'm excited to be able to see Jaden, not Jaden. Is it McDaniels?
That's Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, yeah. The Heisman Trophy winner from his last season. Get to see him compete against our defense and Jalen Hurts go compete against their defense this year. In this, the black quarterbacks that are coming to the NFC East. Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, you know, and even with the Giants, they have some black quarterbacks on that staff. But obviously, you know, oh boy, he's the starter up there. What's his name? Daniel Jones. Unfortunately, but I'm so excited. We got Saquon Barkley. In Philly, boy, we're gonna be going down. So I'm excited for this year. I'm excited just to play Madden this year coming up. I'm gonna be freaking scorching people. Like my record this past year on Madden, for the end of the season started, I was like, I won 200 and something games and I lost like 98 games. My record right now is like 270 something and like 102 or something like that. I just be playing for fun now, but during the season, I lost less than 100 games. Okay. All right, so I can only imagine what his record gonna be this year on this roster. Oh my gosh, bro! I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I just love it, man. I just love it. The Eagles have been, you know, we've had the season that we wanted last couple of years. You know, we lost in the Super Bowl, lost last year in the playoffs, but the way we're going, and the direction, and the pieces we're putting around on that defensive side, the offensive side, man, I'm just super excited. So. Be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for some things coming up over the next couple of weeks. Again, the NBA draft is coming up next week on the 24th of June, if I'm not mistaken. And then
26, I think.
The 26th.
Yeah, I think it's 26. Let me get the actual date for you right quick.
But we're gonna have a draft. We're gonna have a draft episode. It's on the 26th. Yeah, it's on the 26th and the 27th of next week. So that Wednesday and Thursday. So I will record on Wednesday for the here on the show, and you know, at the draft goes, I cover the draft. If you want to join me too, Matt, you can do that on Wednesday. Wednesday night when the draft kicks off, I'm going to do a draft episode, react to our number one pick. I mean, I'm definitely gotta get it on record. So, and then we'll go forth and we'll break down and discuss winners and losers of the draft. And we'll be looking forward to, you know, summer league, summer Olympics, summer camp football. It's something about to be crazy, man. I'm telling you, something about to be crazy. You got draft, summer league basketball, you got training camp football, you got training camp NCAA football, you got training camp high school football. Shout out to Smithfield Selma. And then yeah, man, y'all just stay tuned, and we appreciate y'all love and support. And that's all we got for y'all today on the Sports Huddle.
Hey, yo, I got one thing to mention for you, David. I forgot to tell you.
What's up, cousin?
Well, we going live in October, bro. WWE coming to Atlanta again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they coming to Atlanta again. I'm doing everything in my power to get there.
Okay.
Everything.
Yeah, we need you in the building, man. We need some ringside analysis, you know what I'm saying, to bring to the podcast. We need all that, man. So we're gonna be definitely looking to see what we need to do to get you in the building. And we're gonna get some credentials real soon. You know what I'm saying? Because you the wrestling guru. We're gonna get some credentials.
Oh Lord, I'm a student of the game.
I'm gonna have to reach out. I'm gonna have to reach out to Triple H and one of them like that. You know what I mean? Triple H go way back. You know, DX days. You know, if he don't contact me, I'm gonna have to get in contact with Shawn Michaels. You know, you told me he a boss now. You know what I mean? So
they running WWE now.
You know what I'm saying? So I can get in contact with one of them, man. We're gonna get you in the door. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But other than that, y'all have a blessed day, man. Appreciate y'all love and support. As always, cousin, appreciate you tuning in. If you're new to the channel, new to the podcast, go check out my cousin, Matt, Just Unconventional Podcast. Excuse me, great talks, great topic, you know, sports from wrestling to basketball to football to whatever is on his mind. You know, great speaking, great intro, lovely production. Just great, you know, like I said, great atmosphere to be a part of. And if you want some great podcasting information and just a great podcast in general to listen to, just go check out my cousin on Just Unconventional. And we appreciate y'all love and support. Y'all be blessed. And until next time, peace.
I just wanted to show some love and respect and shout out to Birmingham. Once again, I remember saying earlier that they had just won their first professional championship for their city. But I did my research. Newsflash: they done won back-to-back championships, repeated on a professional level. So shout out to Alabama. Shout out to my boy T. Shout out to Birmingham, and congratulations again to the Stallions, the Birmingham Stallions, for winning the UFL championship. So congratulations to them. And love y'all. Be blessed. Peace.